And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video game review. Today, I'm reviewing Batman Arkham Origins. Wait, Franklin, you already reviewed Batman Arkham Origins. What are you talking about? Have you gone mad? Blackgate. Yeah, so no idea this game existed till Noah bought it for me on Steam one day. This was a long time ago. I've been taking me a while to get around to playing this game, because this is around the same time I was gonna play it on my laptop, and then it wouldn't let me my controller adapt and connect. So that was great. I'm like, I'm not playing this game with a mouse and laptop keyboard. So I had to wait. I waited till I got through a few other things on my backlog, and then I played it on my big computer. I had no idea what this was about. Well, this is apparently was a game that came out at the same time as Arkham Origins did, but it was meant for lower powered consoles, the 3DS and PSP, I believe. Which is just insane that a game like this would even fit on one of those systems, let alone make it work. But did they make it work? Like I said, I played it on my big computer. It did get some ports to the PC, and so you can play it on there. A little bit higher powered, but same game basically. So, and I was like, this is its own game. It is its own game. For better or for worse, let's find out. So I got a lot of thoughts. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Yeah, there's a reason why I'm gonna say this right now. If you ever playing Arkham games, not just this game, but any game in the Arkham series, please, for the love of God, do not play on a mouse and keyboard. Even if it's like a regular, mouse, like, nah, you can't see it. You know what mouse I'm talking about. Or, like mouse and keyboard, God forbid, a laptop. Don't fucking do that. Don't do that. The controls are so much worse, especially with some of the things where you have to be really, really quick and really, really efficient. It's very difficult, even for more experienced mouse and keyboard players, I'd say, too. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't pain yourself. Don't pain yourself. I also have to say right now, this is not like any of the other Arkham games that I have played. I only thought there was the 3, but there's 4. There's a 5th one on VR, which I'm not gonna fucking play, and there's another one they're making too. Don't. This is not like any of those. Which, I was confused about when I was playing the game, and then I went back and did some more research, and I'm like, oh, it's because it was for the DS. That makes sense. That's why it feels more like a 2D side scroller. That's why there's less moves in combat. That's why the stealth missions look a lot smaller and are ultimately not as hard because they don't have as many enemies. That's why the gadgets are a lot watered down. That's why the puzzles are a lot watered down. That's why you really can't explore as much of the world in a free play mode as you can in the other games. That's why there's not a lot of hidden secrets as well, like hidden stuff to find. No, not really any like those Riddler trophies or anything else from the other games. I was very confused as to why that was, till I found out that it was supposed to be for the DS. So that makes sense. It doesn't mean I like it though. I thought the combat was fine. It's not as bad as it's dumbed down, but it's not so bad. Honestly, I could get used to it. The side scrolling element and the exploration element, it kind of takes away from some of the more core things that a lot of people like about the game, and the thing that I liked about the game too. I kind of just liked flying around the world and stuff. That was pretty nice. To kind of take that. I also really did not like the gadgets at all. Except for the gel gun, or the one like where it shoots the explosive gel. That one I liked because it felt like it got the most thought into it, whereas a lot of the other things did not, and it just felt like they rehashed it in a much cheaper way and just rode with it, even though it doesn't work at all. My least favorite gadget out of them all has to be the crypto scanner. What is that? What is that? And it gets worse and worse and worse and worse as the game progresses on, and I just don't like it. I wasn't a huge fan of the crypto scanner in the other Arkham games, but that at least I can tolerate. No, not these, not this one. Absolutely not that one. Okay. No, just no, no, please no. Another thing that changes with the game is they couldn't do as in-depth cutscenes because that would have put more file size onto it that wouldn't have fit. And so they do a lot more. They do cool, like comic book style for the cutscenes, which is cool to me because it ties into more of the origins of Batman. In the comic books, and kind of like what Marvel does for some of their stuff. It's pretty cool, and I like that in that way. I still though would say I like the regular cutscenes better, just because it helps connect to the characters a little more in the game, and I like that. And also, Catwoman is hot, and you don't get to see a lot of Catwoman in the way that in a hot way. Just don't. The story is also just okay. I don't know. It didn't have a lot of the same substance, and the characters, well, a lot of them are the same. They're still Batman, they're still Catwoman, they're still the enemies, they're still Gordon, or all that stuff. They have a lot of the same voice actors. It just doesn't feel the same. It just doesn't. It's really, it's noticeable right off the bat, and it's look, a nice pun there right off the bat. Totally intentional. But also, it just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't have a lot of that same substance or that same fun feel as past games did. I will have to say, though, with all that in mind, it is still very impressive that they packed a game like an Arkham game into a 3DS cartridge. That is insane to me that they did that. If you would have just told me that, I would have, like, it has to suck, right? There's no way they did that. But they did. It's quite insane. It doesn't feel necessary, though. Did you really have to port it to everything? I guess that's kind of what they did for Arkham Origins, huh? They just ported it to everything. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. I feel that Arkham games, they were meant to be on console. Just not meant for the handheld scene. Just not. But, if you're looking for a fun way to play this game on the go, I guess it might be a way to do it. Personally, I mean, you can pick it up on Steam as well if you want to give it a shot there, and at least be able to try to adapt a controller. Maybe get a little bit more of the fun experience. But honestly, this just isn't a very necessary game to play. If you played Arkham Origins and you like Arkham Origins, just keep playing Arkham Origins. It's so much better of a game than this is. I love Arkham Origins, and I say that truthfully. I think it's my favorite Arkham game. That or Arkham City. I can't really pinpoint which one. I think it's gonna be Arkham Origins though. But Arkham Origins Blackgate, no. This is an easy 4 out of 10 game for me. No, 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. 5 out of 10. But I can't give it any more than that. So that's going to do it for this review, though. If you've played Arkham Origins Blackgate, I'd love to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And that's going to do it for this video as well. So stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more video game reviews and other awesome stuff. And until next time, see you guys later. Goodbye.